Hi friends! So what we're doing today is another version of the Tribal Princess inspired looks, and we're just winging it as we go. So I'm starting out with foundation all over the face, and the color is a lot lighter than her skin tone, and that's so that it looks a little bit more pasty and dirt-like, because I imagine tribal people that have like little that are in the dirt or dirt-like atmosphere. That sounds terrible to say, so we're just gonna act like I didn't. But anyway, so I want her to look more outdoorsy, and so pasty it is. And as you can see, it's a lot lighter. And we're not gonna blend too well because with all the makeup I'm putting over the top, it doesn't matter. So using the Infallible glistening garnet or garnet glistening something, it's just eyeshadow. I'm doing a C shape, if I can learn to speak, a C shape around her temple, and then a little bit on the outer edge of her eye, around the brow bone, and kind of bringing it all the way in. And this, I don't know why I keep doing it, but this is my go-to move right here, the little rosy C-shape eye, and it has a really pretty sheen in it, the color. So it's nice. And then I'm just using a e.l.f. shadow brush, and then I'm bringing it down the nose, and I just felt like this gave a more artistic look. Contouring without contouring, right? And of course they're not even, but whatever is. And so using a like peach shade, and this is from the Urban Decay shadow box, I'm just kind of lightening up around the top of her brow bone, because I will be going in with a darker shade. Using concealer, I decided I wanted to highlight right under her eyebrow, and it wasn't perfect, it wasn't really nice, and then I was leaning over her body, so it wasn't as nicely done as it could have been, but I just needed something so that when I go highlight with shadow, it has something to stick to. Now I'm carving out a mini cut crease, and it's only half the eye, and this is just for the white shadow that I'm going to use to brighten up her face, so it's not all dark. And this is the concealer from Sally's Beauty Supply. I don't know what color it is. I believe it's porcelain, and it's the La Femme or Femme Couture or something of that nature. It's a really creamy concealer, and like I said, it doesn't have to be really nice. So now I'm applying a very pearly white shadow over the concealer I added, and then I'm going to do it above the brow bone. And this isn't meant to be perfect. The creases don't have to be carved out nice. You don't even have to really blend. And then to highlight the nose, we're going down the center, and this just emphasizes the contouring that I carved out. Now moving on, I'm using a black eyeshadow from the Urban Decay palette. It's the Basics palette, and I'm just kind of carving out a darker edge and a faux wing liner. I'm going to actually use liner in a little bit, but this is just to kind of carve it out and deepen it. And then I'm applying purple over the black, and it's like a dark deep plum purple, and just kind of blended that out. And then I'm cleaning up the cut crease right now with some concealer, and we're just trying to make sure that it looks nice and bright. And as you can see, the child loves herself. So she's all up in the camera gigging to whatever music is playing, feeling herself just a little bit. Like, child, get out the camera. Now we're doing eyeliner. We're making triangles under the eye. Now this is really hard on children because you're asking them to not think that you're going to poke them in the eye. So if you have them look up, it's easiest, and then just do it slow. That's the best thing I could tell you. And now we're applying eyeliner on the top of her eyelid, and then we're gonna wing it out. And she talked the whole time, which made it hard because, you know, you need them to not move. But she's 4, so what can you do? So we're just pulling it out. And you could skip the eyeliner because now that I'm looking at it, I think the eyeliner kind of makes the child look grown. And we don't want any creeps saying, oh, it's so cute. So now using the back of a NYX pencil and some concealer on the end, I'm making dots above the eyebrows. And again, this is all improvised, so we're just kind of going as we go. We're adding stuff that we feel is necessary. I had 6 dots on one side and 5 on the other. Imagine that. She's loving herself. Look at her, look at herself. Hey, look at me. Ding dong. So now using a dark brown and the edge of a brush, I'm just kind of carving out a contour. So I'm going under the cheekbone and then I'm bringing it down around the mouth, and that just gives the illusion that she's a lot thinner than she is. Not that she is big or anything, but it gives a chiseled chin. And I just feel like for the tribal look, they need a chiseled chin and carved out cheekbones. And now using blue lip liner, actually that's eyeliner, but I'm using it as lip liner. I'm just kind of carving out her lips, and her lips are so tiny, it's so hard to do. So we're just carving out her lip shape, and I'm kind of overdrawing them to exaggerate so that they're a little bit bigger. And I didn't realize when I was using this eye pencil that it was there was more than what I was using, so I kept turning it, nothing was happening. I was getting so frustrated. It's like, oh, I'm almost out, and I already started with this color, and then I go and I realized that I just need to keep turning and more was going to come out, so I made it hard on myself. I don't know if you've ever done it where you're using eyeliner and only a little bit's poking out, so it like scratches the heck out of you. Oh, here we go. Cute, cute. So now using blue, it's like a teal color, but it's blue eye crayon. I'm just filling in the middle. It has glitter in it, and it gives a nice ombre look to her lips. Now with the same eyeliner, I'm just kind of re-outlining any areas that I didn't like. So then I went to the eyebrows and I did the outline on the bottom with the blue eyeliner, and then I just drew a couple hairs to kind of define them. And then using concealer, I drew a line at the bottom below her lip, and then 2 little circles next to them because I felt like that added to it, and then her bottom lip. Now using the Revlon Photo Ready glitter and shadow duo, I am just drawing a little line on each side of her face and then over the nose, so it kind of gives a mask appeal with the shadow. The shadow is really shiny. It's not glittery, it's just really shiny, like metallic-y. And it's so easy to use because it's really, really creamy. And I didn't use tape this time because I couldn't find it. but I'm just kind of eyeballing, and it's super not even, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And we're just eyeballing this. And the wand that is being used is like a lip gloss wand is what it reminds me of. So it works pretty well. I'm gonna go over the nose. And then I have this iridescent looking loose powdered shadow, and it's actually is like a white green tint. So when the sun reflects off it, it turns like a green, and it's so pretty. So I just patted that all over her area that we did this little line over the nose and under the eye. And oh, in the sunlight, she looks so pretty with it. And then I did across the face, and then I also went through and I did her cut crease. So the area that was white, I added this too. I felt like it made it more naturey. And it's such a pretty color. Makes me want to wear it today. But no, and it's a really loose powder. I got it at Rite Aid for like $1. So now I'm just fixing her faux hawk. She had it in yesterday. We didn't take it out. So I'm adding gel right now and kind of combing out any area that's not very nice. Just smooth it out. And I'm retying it with the rubber band she already has in her hair. And all it is 4 little ponytails. But because her hair is so curly, you can't really see it. You just blend it. But if you have straight hair, just tease the ponytail and you can pin it with bobby pins. Or you could even do a straight one. A straight one would be pretty. I've also seen what they'll do is they'll do the straight ponytails. So the same way she has her ponytails, but they'll keep the hair straight, and then they'll braid a few strands and let a few of the braids fall down. And that looks really pretty with it all teased. And so now I'm just combing it up out of her face to make sure it looks smooth. And now it looks like it's pinned up. So then for her outfit, what I did was I took a men's t-shirt and I ripped it up, and then I took contour powder and I just made it dirty so it looks like it's not just really, really nice white. And I tied it in the back, and it just, I don't know, helped. I didn't make a bottom, and I was thinking that I may make like a tutu out of leaves, and that would be pretty, or out of like brush, you know, all that. Even hay would be nice, like all ugly, but I didn't do the bottom part, but I did the top. And I'm just taking concealer and making dots down her chest. And these I didn't set, but I probably should have, because when she started running around, they started to smear, so next time I will set them. And then using a NYX ombre pen, I'm just drawing like a grid down her neck, so lines going horizontally and then lines going across, so it looks like graph paper. And I used a nude color just so it wasn't super bright. I may do black next time. I think black will be pretty. And now using a dark plum color, I'm just kind of re-outlining them to kind of give a 3D effect, so to speak, so it's not so flat. So everything after that is just whatever you like to see, and that's it. So I hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, leave comments, thumbs up if this is something you're all for, and see you later. Bye.